Hi, this is Patty with the ChiroChannel. Welcome to our training video number 10. I'm going to be showing you how to use the YouTube app, and we're also going to be learning how to put a table into our slide. Table is great because it allows you to line up information perfectly. So without further ado, we'll just go in and open up a blank page. And I'm going to go in and edit it right away. And on the left-hand side, you'll see the YouTube icon. We'll click on that. And if you double-click the icon, it'll go full screen completely. So I already have a YouTube video that I'm going to be choosing. And all you need to do is copy this URL up in the top. It's got the YouTube domain. So we're going to copy that and go into our YouTube app, and we're going to be putting that into our web address right here on the side. And we're going to let that load up. Now, on the left-hand side, you'll also see that you can start playing this either right from the beginning, or you can choose to go 5 seconds in. Sometimes YouTube have excuse me, other titles or other information that you might want to bypass. So that start playing at certain seconds, that allows you to bypass that. You can play this once from the beginning. The one that I chose is like an 8-hour video, and I only am going to be choosing it for a duration of probably 15 to 20 seconds. So we're just going to keep it play once from beginning, and then when we get into our playlist, we'll set the duration. On all of our videos, I choose to pull up our volume all the way to 100. And if you don't set the volume here on this canvas, you're not going to be hearing it through your TV. You can always set your TV at a lower volume, but if you don't turn it up here, you're not going to hear it at all. So from here, it's taken a little bit for it to load up. There we go. We've got it. And you can hear the crashing waves. I'm just going to turn it down while we're in our training video right now so you can hear me speak. We're going to build hours, our office hours. So we're going to go into our basic elements, and I am going to pull in our logo for our office, and again we're going to be using Advantage Chiropractic, and I'm just going to pull that down here in the corner. So that gives you some brand recognition of the slide and obviously for your clinic hours. And then I'm going to pull in our basic elements, and this is just going to be a regular box, a white box. Stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to change that color to pure white. And then from here, I'm going to just add in some text. And we'll say office hours. And stretch that text to about 125 pixels. So from here, the way to get a table into your box area is we're going to go to our basic elements, and you're going to pick your text box. And we'll bring that text box right in here, and I'm going to stretch it out all the way so it stretches almost to the margins of the box. Then you're going to delete your text that's in there, and on the left-hand side with the text box clear, you'll see right under alignment it has table. I'm going to click on that. Now you'll see by default it comes up with 3 tables, or pardon me, 3 columns and 3 rows. And on this left-hand side you'll see that you can add rows before or after. You can remove a current row if you want to take rows out. You can also add columns before and after, and also remove columns as well. So you've got several different areas we can choose from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep adding some rows at the bottom because we want to have at least 6. we have Monday through Saturday, because some offices are open on Saturday. So what I'd like to do is type in, I'm going to decrease this size down to 45 for our text. Just use your tab buttons to navigate between all the columns and the rows. So Tuesday, I'm going to speed this up for you, so hold on and I'll fill in that information. Okay, so I put in all the days of the weeks that the clinics are usually open, and you see it's nice and tight up here. I'm going to take this line spacing on the left side right here and I'm going to stretch it so it gives me a lot more space between all of the days of the week. Now we're going to move over into our second column, and I'm going to start putting in times that you're open, and it could be, let's make that just a little tighter, 8 till 12 o'clock p.m. And then the afternoon, probably 2 o'clock p.m. till 6 o'clock p.m. Now from here, you can go ahead and just highlight and copy those times, and you can plug them in where it is most appropriate. And then I'll go into the Friday, paste. Same thing with our afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And maybe Wednesday we're open and Friday we're open. And Saturday, I think we're just going to be open in the morning. And Thursday, we're going to actually be closed on Thursday completely. So we're going to take a day off. So there, you've got your nice table in here, and everything is laid out very, very well. We can go ahead, if you have some room, and maybe expand. We'll put it up to 50 pixels. That'll give it a little bit easier so it's not so hard to read. And you see we've got the beautiful video playing in the background, and we still want to see that. So I'm going to click on that video. Or I'm sorry, I'm going to click on this white box, and I'm going to make that a little bit transparent so you can kind of see through. And on office hours, we're going to give that some page animation, and I'm going to make that pop in, and we'll put it at a half a second. And our table, we're going to highlight that table, and I'm going to make that swing in, and we'll make that in 1.5 seconds. So again, from here, we're going to go ahead and use that play full animation sequence, and we will watch that come in. Office hours pops out, and your hours pop in. So notice how nicely everything lays out. Again, I do want to emphasize that working in Google Chrome in that browser is the best way to make these kinds of apps work very well. If you're working in Mozilla or Internet Explorer, they do not work as well, so make sure that you're working in Google Chrome, much easier to use. So that is our end of our tutorial. Stay tuned for our next one.